It's that Olympic level wrestling. That's why it's so fascinating to see like guys like bonickal and these like elite wrestlers coming in at an early age.
That's a fucking problem.
Real problem.
Huge fan of it.
A multiple champion in freestyle wrestling, the 2019 Big Ten Athlete of the Year, and a grappler who was able to stand up to Gordon Ryan and could go toe-to-toe with Khamzat Chamaev. He is smart and skilled in combat.
I believe I can beat anybody in the world.
Young aspiring MMA fighter, Bo Nickal. Bo Nickal was born in Rifle, Colorado, but would move with his family to Rio Rancho, New Mexico for a while before later settling in Tejas. Having started freestyle wrestling at the age of 5, he would earn a silver medal at the state tournament in New Mexico in 8th grade, and also picked up another silver at the Texas state tournament after moving there. In high school, he only improved his skills by taking many titles and awards in freestyle wrestling. Bo graduated from high school with a score of 183 wins and only 7 losses. As a student, Nickal was one of the best wrestlers in his weight class.
Here we go. And Nickal's got a cradle hooked up. He's a flattened rookie, and he gets the fall.
Boyd knows how to. Bo Nickal. Brooks on his back, and it's over. Looking to finish, and he does. Nickal with the championship for himself and for the Nittany Lions.
Having become the best wrestler of the national championship, Bo decided to qualify for the World Championship, where he was defeated by J'den Cox. Bo then tried to qualify for the Summer Olympics, but lost the selection to his former teammate David Taylor. In Beijing, Taylor became an Olympic champion, and Bo eventually ended his wrestling career. After that, the American decided to try his hand at MMA.
My plan right now is to get a couple amateur fights by the end of the year and then turn pro early next year. So I would like to get a few, like I said, amateur fights, get some experience, and then we'll see. I don't even have an idea of what organization I would like to sign with or anything like that, but definitely the plan is to go all in on MMA.
For the first time, Nickal demonstrated his skills in the ring in 2021. He had 2 fights in small-town organizations and got 2 early wins in the first round. Realizing that there was no suitable opposition for him in the amateurs, Bo decided to turn professional. Already in 2022, John Noland decided to welcome him to the professionals. Nickal decided to show that he is not only a good hairstyle, tight tights, and wrestling skills, but also a powerful puncher. The American won the fight by knockout less than a minute after the first round. In his second professional fight, Bo swung straight into the big leagues at Dana White's Contender Series 49. The American's opponent was Zachary Borrego with a 4-0 winning streak. Bo again managed to defeat his opponent after spending a minute of the first round.
Bo Nickal going for the early double. Transition's just so quick. He's cranking on that neck again. I don't know if he's under.
He managed to make himself known, but had to postpone his debut in the UFC.
I don't even know what to say. He's amazing. He's obviously one of the hottest prospects in the sport right now. He's 2-0 coming into the UFC. So what we'd like to do is offer Bo another fight here in the Contender Series. He wins that one, give him a shot in the UFC.
And after a month and a half, Dana White organized a new fight for the American on the Contender Series. Bo was focused and determined to win. Nickal punched the overhead, then held a painful triangle reception, and the opponent had to capitulate. Defeating Bird in 52 seconds and again not getting a single serious blow, Bo got his chance to prove himself in the UFC. Nickal was scheduled to fight his first fight on December 10th against powerful veteran and big-headed puncher Jamie Pickett. However, the American refused to fight due to injury. The fight was postponed to the March tournament, where he fought in the main card. Not every debutante gets such a chance. Bo followed a similar scenario, knocked his opponent to the ground, and forced him to surrender in the first round. This victory earned him the Best Performance of the Evening award. In an interview after the fight, Bo announced his future plans.
You know, for me, like I said, I'm 4-0, I'm 27, I'm young. I've been doing MMA for a year and a half, and I'm in the main card in the UFC pay-per-view. Like, that's insane. So I'm just going to keep getting better, keep dominating, and you bet I'm getting that belt, and I'm going to be the pound-for-pound #1 fighter by the time my career's done.
After 3 consecutive victories in the first round, the American's hype train began to gain momentum. The UFC matchmakers quickly organized a new opponent for him in the person of Tresean Gore at the UFC 290 tournament. However, a few days before this event, Gore refused to fight due to a torn wrist ligament.
Yeah, we just found out that my opponent pulled out, so like 5 minutes ago, so we're going to figure out what we're going to do. But yeah, as of now, I don't have a fight, don't have an opponent, so yeah, it's all, you know, in God's hands. I'm just grateful and lucky that I have a great team around me, a lot of awesome people here to support me and stuff, and you know, we're all in this together, so we'll figure it out.
And as his next opponent on short notice, Val Woodburn became a powerful debutante who promised fireworks at his first performance as part of the strongest promotion in the world.
I'm gonna go in there and fight this guy. You know, I feel like I'm a better fighter. You guys don't know me yet, but you guys will on Saturday.
I'm just glad you take the fight, man, so appreciate you. It means a lot to me because I put a long camp in, and thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
Hell yeah, let's have a war, bro. Let's go.
I don't know about a war, but something's gonna happen.
Damn, I can't wait for Saturday night. Let's go!
But Bo showed the fireworks, and already in the first round, in 38 seconds, he knocked out the debutante with a brutal series. Again, the fight did not go beyond the first round, and the American easily passed his opponent, showing that he is worthy of fighting with fighters from the top 15 of his division. After such a resounding victory, they began to talk about NICKAL and compare his wrestling with Khamzat Chamaev.
Am I a crazy person for wanting to see you fight Khamzat now?
My goal with Khamzat has always been Allegiant Stadium, sell it out for the belt, and blow the roof off that place when I smash that guy. So, you know, I think it's going to take a little more to build my reputation and get to where I want to be. And, you know, for him to get to where he needs to be in order to make that fight what it deserves, right? To give it the atmosphere that it deserves.
Against the background of all the hype, Bo was again given a fight at the historic event of the UFC 300 against a good wrestler and puncher, Cody Brundage. The American was hoping for another victory in the first round, but his opponent managed to hold out a little longer. Already in the second round, Bo executed a chokehold. Although NICKAL won the fight in the second round, he was not very happy with his performance.
You know, I feel like I'm a little bit embarrassed with that performance just because I expect to go out there and completely dominate and shut this guy out, and I gave him a little bit too many opportunities, but at the same time I feel really grateful because I did get to get past the first round, which in my mind is, now that I'm a few seconds removed, kind of ideal because I was able to, you know, have that experience under my belt now.
Bo Nickal is a young fighter just gaining momentum. He has already declared himself and intends to fight only with the best in the future. With each entry into the octagon, the American shows a dominant performance and does not give his rivals a chance. Stay with the best highlights of MMA and keep following Bo Nickal's career. Hopefully, Bo will be able to extend his winning streak and break into the top of the division by the end of the year.